and welcome to day one of Rehab Your Core. I am so excited to do this program with you. We are going to be together for 12 weeks and we are going to make you feel strong with your core. We're going to start with the basics, work our way up, and get you back into the exercises that you love. So all you're going to need today is a towel roll. You might not need that, but that's it for today. Before we begin though, I just want to make sure that you have watched Pelvic Floor 101, Breathing 101, and Deep Core 101. So those are the very basics of everything that I teach. It is so important. Please do not start here unless you've already watched that. It'll take about an hour of your time, and it is well worth it. It is the basics. It is what will help you see results. It is what will help you decrease pain. So don't skip that. Okay, now let's get started. So we're gonna start out by laying on our side. I'm gonna just use this towel under my head. You could use it under your body here as a bolster if you want to kind of keep yourself from sinking down. We don't want our side body to sink down here. We want some space. All right, we're gonna start here by just breathing. We're gonna breathe into our ribs, our back, our pelvic floor, and then the overflow breath goes into our belly. So go ahead and take 5 breaths with me here. You want to feel that gentle expansion of the pelvic floor and the back on the way, on the inhale, on the exhale, everything will come back in naturally. One more here. Go ahead and switch to the other side. And I like to put my hand around my ribs. You can put it here. You can even put it on your pelvic floor if you want. Here's 3. One more. Now we're going to come onto our back. You can use this towel roll again if you'd like. Going to again put our hands on our ribs. We want to feel our back expanding into the ground here and feel our pelvic floor expanding. We are just making sure we can feel each of the places expanding that we want to. We are getting the basis of breathing. So go ahead and inhale. 5 breaths here. We don't want to feel our shoulders coming up to our ears. Two more. Last one. We're coming back over into our side here. And now that we've done our warm-up, we're going to start with our pelvic floor contraction. So when we do this pelvic floor contraction, we want to make sure that we're using the front and the back equally. We want to make sure we're using the left and the right sides equally. So if you can't feel that yet, that's okay. Just keep trying. It takes a little bit for that brain to body connection to happen. So be patient with yourself and just keep practicing. We're going to start with 5 pelvic floor contractions. So we always start with a full inhale down to our pelvic floor, out into our back and ribs. And then on the inhale, on the exhale, we're going to pull our pelvic floor up and in gently. And we're going to pull that core up and in. So this should be a review. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, there's 2, exhale, 2 more. Last one. Good job. Come over to the other side with me. I want to make sure we're feeling that expansion in our back and our pelvic floor. Ready, inhale. Pull that pelvic floor up and in. Again, we want that space here underneath. And it's normal to have one side that is a little more difficult to feel than the other. So just pay attention to those things. Last one. Pull that pelvic floor up and in. Okay, we're gonna again roll over onto our back. I do not want that under there now, so okay, make sure again that you're feeling that breath go into your back here and into your pelvic floor. We're going to do 5 pelvic floor contractions and starting with the inhale. Ready? Exhale. Feel those hip bones pulling together on the exhale. Zip up that core. I'm gonna have both sides of that core pulling in equally. Exhale. And inhale. Last one here. Good job. Now we're going to come on all fours. So making sure that we're getting all the planes, be able to feel our pelvic floor and core in each position. So come here with your knees stacked under your hips, wrists stacked under your shoulders. And again, we're feeling for that breath to go into the back and the pelvic floor. Take a nice inhale with me. Exhale, pull that pelvic floor up and in. Zip up that core. Make sure you're pulling nice and tall through the crown of your head. We're not sinking into our shoulders. We're pushing up with that serratus muscle. Okay, another one here. Inhale. Exhale. Pull that pelvic floor up and in. Zip up through the core. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pull everything up and in. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, come on down. Did you feel your pelvic floor and each part of your core working equally together? I hope you can. If not, I promise you it takes practice. It starts out difficult and then you will get the hang of it, I promise you. So let's go into our cool down now. We're gonna start in child's pose. So come here, stretch, sit back into those heels, feel that pelvic floor relaxing and expanding, and we're just gonna breathe. Breathe into that back. You can bring the knees in here if you want to kind of keep that belly contained so the breath goes into your back more. Two more breaths here. Last one. Now we're going to go into a cat-cow where we are only moving our pelvis. So we have several portions of our spine. We're only moving the pelvis for this one. So if you want, sometimes it's helpful to come down onto your elbows, where you're just putting that tailbone to the sky, keeping the rest of our spine still. Inhale here, exhale, round. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one here, inhale, exhale. Good work. Now come onto all fours again. Now we are only doing our thoracic spine, which is this upper portion of the spine. So we're going to round like a cat and collapse down into a cow. Inhale as we round up. Exhale, we arch. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good grief. Inhale. Getting confused. One more here. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. And now we are going to go back into our cat-cow. Apologize, I am tripping over my words today. We are going to do all of our spine now, and we are starting from the bottom of our spine and working our way up. So start with the inhale, and we're going to roll, arching each portion of the spine, and then now we're going to tuck under. Try to roll one vertebrae at a time. Now arch, starting with the tailbone. Roll under, starting with that tailbone. Two more here. Arch. You should feel those sits bones kind of pulling apart as you arch that tailbone. And round. Arch. And round. All right. Thank you for joining me for day 1. See you on day 2.